said, "Oh, we got to get you a whole new wardrobe." So yeah, but bulletproof stuff might have been in there.
Oh, and just like that, that's how we're gonna get it started. Hello. What's good, everybody? Oh, it is about time to get back into it. Tuesday night, and it is time to talk about Daredevil episode 8. You already know the one we're talking about it with. We got the one, the only AK in the house. How we doing tonight?
I am here, man. I am here, ready to talk about the shenanigans that happened in this episode.
Oh, we're about to get into it. I can already tell. It's like we got some different feelings about the way this thing went down, the way it ended. What's up, fandom? How we feeling about things?
Yo, what up? Oh, I was literally watching the first season of Netflix Daredevil. I gotta say, this show feeling like Daredevil Teen Wolf in here. That's all I'm saying.
He said Daredevil Teen Wolf. He's like
wow,
the first one better.
That's interesting. That's an interesting take on things.
How come? What's the biggest difference about it?
Man, I still feel it's a bit watered down a bit, less episodes, and I feel like this whole season it's just been a setup for season 2, honestly.
Yeah, unless something absolutely.
I'll forgive them if in 2016, like mid-March, April, boom, okay, bam, I got season 2's there. But I gotta wait like 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I'm riding.
He said, "I'm at it."
You mean 2026?
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Like we're going back in time. We don't need to go back to 2016, bro.
Way back. Oh, wouldn't that be fun though? 2016, the good old days. Daredevil season 1. Oh, we're gonna get into it. Episode 8, Isle of Joy, and we open with Poindexter, aka Crosshair, getting transferred to Gen Pop, and they called him Agent right there in front of God and everybody. Like that is just an instant death sentence. Like, did you even know he was a cop?
Yeah, they mentioned that in the 3rd season. Like that's how they got him. He was a cop, and then Fist like pricked him in. But I was surprised when we saw him like later on. He was like beat up or anything. Like he was really an ex-cop, like gone in with the rest of the criminals. Like no one dared like to challenge him or anything, and they all literally were ganging up near to greet him. I'm like, come on now, that's kind of unrealistic for me, but hey. Who knows?
Yeah,
I think they were hitting him up. They just left his face alone.
I don't know. He knew he had to get out of there because being an agent of the law, he knew. I mean, he will be dead in no time. Like they're not playing with.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, then Fisk takes Vanessa down to the docks, and they were talking about like the going-ons of late and how painful it was to watch that punk Luca playing at Throne. But when Fisk said like that's not why I brought you here and walked up the stairs towards the door, did I notice a little hesitation from Vanessa? Because I didn't see her take one step towards that door. Like she stood at the bottom of the stairs and didn't move. Kind of like, was she afraid for her life for a moment there for a second, fandom?
I don't think she was though. Like she knows Fist wouldn't like kill her because he loves her too much.
You agree with that?
My Vanessa.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, she did.
I think she was just confused as to what the fuck is you bringing me down his to this random looking sewer place for? I mean, I don't think she was fear for her. If there was fear, then maybe she had an inkling of what was happening and she was afraid to see Adam, not in fear for herself though. Nah, I don't think she has to worry about that.
She just knew what she was going to. I mean, after that one session, she did say that she asked if I was afraid for my life. Do I have anything to be afraid of? And then, of course, he assured her she didn't. But I don't know. There always has to be that little bit of thought way back in the background. I don't know. It looked like a little hesitation to me. She's like, wait a minute. Where are we going? And what are you about to do? Can I trust you? Then flash over to Matt staring out a window, and he can't see out. He's staring out a window he can't see out of, but he seemed a little out of sorts. Is this because he knows that he was spotted as Daredevil or something else?
Nah, that's just Matt being mad, honestly.
He's just in his feels?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He is. I mean, he's on one this episode. There's no doubt about it. And another out of sorts is Heather. Like, as we predicted, her murdering someone is definitely taking a toll on her psyche, but it's funny to hear, like, take out the hero complex. Like, putting herself, like, on the same level as Daredevil, talking about how, like, the violence just transferred to Muse to Daredevil to her. I was like,
no, she was annoying me this episode. I'm like, what happened?
When she said that, I was like, hold on, girl. Hold on. What the fuck you mean? It went from Daredevil to Muse to you. What have you done? Are you doing some shit that the camera has not been showing us? Like what What do you mean by that exactly? Because no, you are not no random vigilante out here saving lives through therapy. You might be saving lives, but you are not on par with either one of those two gentlemen.
Yeah, Matt tried to
gentlemen, and one of them just a psycho.
Like, how many years has Daredevil helped people versus Muse have literally been killing people, stealing their damn blood, and making it into freaking tape? And she said, "Oh,
I do not understand about her."
I was like,
and she's putting both of them, and this isn't the last time that she does it. She's putting both of them on the same level. How are you just completely erasing that Daredevil has literally been out here helping people for years?
Yeah.
And you're putting him in the same arena as a serial killer? What?
Said out here making paint with blood. Like, how is this? How is this the same?
And Matt was like, Daredevil saved you. I saved myself. I'm like, what?
Did you not see him jump in the room and start whooping ass for you? You just erasing that from your memory?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, who's got a hero complex now, little girl? Come on, man.
God, if Daredevil hadn't swung in when he did, you'd be deader than
you would have been dead.
What are you talking about? Stop it. Yeah, she was amazing. I get it. She was terrified, so it's totally normal, like, for her to get like some details fuzzy. But putting Daredevil in the same boat is unacceptable. That is absolutely
unacceptable.
So there's a knock at the door, and it seems Heather has been invited to the governor's black tie affair. And how long do you think Fisk has known that his therapist is dating Matt?
Day one. Even before that. I agree with Matt when he says it later. That was a very calculated move.
100%. Back to Fisk and Vanessa, and we see like where he brought her. He took her down to see Adam, and you just instantly knew this was not. I mean, it was about to be curtains for our guy. Like, this poor man is not going to make it through this. No way. But that's messed up. I get that Heather's been through like an extremely traumatic ordeal, but why is she being so bitchy to Matt? Like, talking about watch your tone. Excuse me? Like, what was that?
I feel like she has trauma that she also herself needs to go see a psychologist about. You can't be in here going through your own demons and whatnots because you are very clearly not coping well. Because if you're seeing Daredevil and Muse as the same type of people, something's wrong with your psyche right now. That whole thing fucks you up a lot more than you're willing to admit to yourself. And you need to take a step back.
I do admit, like, even if Fisk is her client, she can't tell Matt that. So he does have to back
up. For real. Oh, yeah. I got no smoke with her on that. Yeah, that's 100%.
Well, that's the smoke and mirrors. That's the beauty of it. He knows that Matt is her boyfriend, but she's not allowed to tell Matt. So Matt won't know that he's her client. Like, yeah, like
he knows though, but he knows.
He's 3 steps ahead. That is a brilliant move. And then later asked Matt to come with her so she doesn't get mad, like get co-opted as she rolled her eyes. Like, all this man is doing is trying to keep you safe from the most evil couple in the city, and you're like chastising them at every step. I just, like Phantom said,
again, I don't understand. Like, him being a mayor, this doesn't erase all of the shit that he's done before. You know, everybody knows exactly who this dude is and what he has done before. How are you just completely displacing that from your memory? And you think that he's a great person just because he's your client? I don't know, man. I got beef with her. This whole episode with her attitude.
We were rooting for you.
Just when we got happy that you live, bitch, you come and do this bullshit.
Unbelievable. He thinks it might be time for old girl to, like, I don't know, like you said, go see a therapist of her own, because she's obviously not coping well. And why Matt would ever agree to go to this party, like, he of course knows it's a trap. Like, why would he go there unless he's just ready to face Fisk? Like, obviously he knows Fisk knows that he suited up, and Fisk told him what would happen if he did, so he figures, I'm not running, let's just get it done.
I think that's what it is. And also he's kind of spiraling, especially coupled with what he just figured out about Foggy. So he's not thinking as clearly as he should be.
Oh man, speaking of not thinking clearly, we knew poor Adam was never getting out of there alive, but it was even, I don't know, was it worse or better that it was Vanessa the one to take him out, AK?
Both. It was worse for him because I feel him like, bro, he didn't know. He didn't freaking know, man. That's not his fault, okay? This older hot lady comes on to him. He is like, "Yeah, well, you know what? I was thinking that you were quite nice looking myself. Ma'am, let's go and have this conversation that you've been trying to have." And he gets this thing on. It is not his fault that now you have returned. Mind you, though, the only reason this whole thing happened, Fisk, was because of you and your actions and leaving this woman alone. So I'm sorry, you can't fault her for getting a little bit on the side, and you definitely can't fault him because he didn't know that you were even in existence in her realm like he was. So it sucks that he's been down there, and it sucks what Fisk made her do. I don't think she wanted to do it, but did she see what had to be done? Yeah, and that's why she went through it. Do I think he would have hurt her if she would have refused? No, but I think it would have been doubly bad for Adam because no, he would keep his promise. He wouldn't kill him. He would just keep him down there, fucking him up till he got bored with it. And I don't think he would ever get bored with it.
I mean, obviously, you know they're going to never let him go because sooner or later he'd out him, and then that'd look bad. But oh man,
it was kind of a mercy killing.
Yeah, exactly. You're stuck in there forever. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Speaking of Vanessa, we find out later, like Phantom was saying, that it was actually her that hired Crosshair to kill Foggy. Why'd she do that? Was it because she lost like the thing most dear to her, so she wanted to do the same to Daredevil, or something else, Phantom?
That's when initially, it could be more in the next episode. Not sure yet. Haven't seen it. I think it's about to drop in like a few minutes. But when I first saw it, I was like, wait, is this just payback from how like season 3 ended, where he's like, oh, if you continue, I'll just pin it on Vanessa. So it could just be like, okay, bet. So I'm about to go higher and just orchestrate this whole thing with freaking and you still keep on saying Crosshair. It's freaking Bullseye, damn it.
Bullseye. We all know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I thought immediately. I'm like, it just pretty much is payback from like what happened in season 3 because of the whole. Because if he never said that to Fisk probably would have never had left. He probably would have stayed and just continued everything.
Hey, what's up, Jake? Good to see you out there, bud. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like, why or was it something else? Was it about a case that he was about to win or something else like going on like in the courts because she was running the criminal empire? Like, what do you think, AK?
Yeah, Matt said it had to do with that last case that he was working on. It was that one that him and old girl were talking about that he was going into for the next day, but he was already celebrating because he knew he had it in the bag until he couldn't make it to court the next day. And I feel like she left it till the last minute purposely, on purpose, and it just set it up with this guy that was being at Foggy's house. That was so-called hiding from whoever. I think it was all just a setup through her, and it sucks. But we need more details.
Did Fisk know it was Vanessa that hired Bullseye, Phantom?
Nah.
Is he the one that had him transferred to protect her because he did know it was her that did that? And if dead, he could never testify that it was her that hired him?
No, that was more of loose ends, though, really.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how I saw, exactly. That loose end specifically. Yeah, I think you're right about that. So and he was supposed to die. That's why when he picked up, homeboy was like, "Just tell me he's dead." He was like, "Yeah, nah, he escaped." Yeah, exactly. So I think he found out that it was her, and he didn't say nothing because that's Boo. So he's just going to cover it up as best he could behind the scenes.
That's what.
You think Fisk knows?
Yeah, I think Fisk knows.
That's why he was transferred.
I think Fisk is the one that had him transferred to Gen Pop, so he'd be killed and could never testify against her.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's exactly what happened. But then we see that Daniel got a promotion, and Fisk isn't ready for another day of just baby kissing. Like, he wants to celebrate all the wins that his new task force has been getting.
Cancel all that shit.
They are just as dirty as dirty gets. Like, hey,
but I feel like they literally been like skipping a lot of stuff, and like again, I feel like if we had like, I think it was used to been like 13 episodes normally for Daredevil. If they had like a few more episodes just to show the brutality, Because they're doing a lot of just telling, showing.
With how much we see that in real life already now, do we really need that though?
Yes, I do. I need to see, like, okay,
I don't think so.
What is it? Like, I need
to see
think
more
we
need that.
Because already the only win that we've seen they quote unquote have was the defeat of Muse. That's it. I'm like, okay, but that was clearly Daredevil, not them. So there was like another vigilante or something out of nowhere they could have introduced or name dropped and they could have reprimanded. Then I'm like, okay, that's something. But there's just nothing really, except for like what we see.
They've been showing the stuff that BB's been going through, and they said, yeah, the numbers are down because of if you look at the few street reports that BB's doing. She's saying that this task force is out here on some nonsense.
Oh yeah, even the commissioner was like, oh, nothing right going on there. Yep,
is
exactly.
Somebody's phone ringing?
Yep, I'm at.
I thought because my earbuds would make different sounds for different things. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, that's not me?
Classic. Daniel shows what a loyal lapdog he is to Fisk, going as far as to say he will burn for him. Fisk agreed and said, I know you will. Was that foreshadowing? Is Daniel going to end up literally going out in a blaze of glory?
I hope so.
Dang, you want another like?
That is all I can say is I've not liked the kid since day one, man. Nah, it's something fishy about him, and the more I see him in his yuppie smiling face, the more it just lets me know, nah, there's something else there that we're not seeing. I mean, just for the nonsense that he's pulled over these past few episodes, he's a dick. But now, even more so, now you're kissing even more ass. Yeah, no, you can go ahead and go.
Yeah, Fisk is. And yeah, Fisk is always 3 steps ahead of everybody. That's all he's doing. Sound like foreshadowing to me. I'm telling you, I think this kid is going to burn at some point, and it's not going to be nothing. Yep. He said, I will burn for you. I know you will. Yep, you're going out.
He's been chasing stars since he got there. Yeah, you going to burn in them stars.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Matt really is like starting to lose his shit. Like he feels like everything he does is for nothing. And with this attitude, will he really be able to like keep his law firm going random? Or is he going to end up losing that?
I don't think he's going to lose it. He's being honest.
Yeah.
And freaking, it seemed like, what's her name? Madison? Or Kristen?
Hey, what's up, Haymaker?
Yeah. She even kind of knew. But the way how he said it could have been different.
I don't know. Do you think anything's going to happen with the firm, or is he going to like snap out of it and like bring it back around?
I don't think. I think the firm itself is going to be safe. Is she maybe going to have to pull in some favors or something from somebody, some external entity, maybe to help keep it going? But getting him out of there, I think I don't think he's gonna have any type of like huge breakdown in court or anything, but it's gonna be something that's like behind the scenes at the office, another breakdown, or well, now actually he's been shot, so who knows what the recovery is gonna look like between this episode and next episode, and if he has to fight or not.
Because if they eventually like out him as Daredevil and he gets arrested or something, obviously she's gonna help him. That could be another.
No, she's not going to be able to. No, she will have to recuse herself from the case.
You think so?
Yeah, they're personally involved.
I don't think they can make.
That's like if a judge has a family member that is being charged with something, they cannot preside over that case.
Oh, right. But yeah, I know they can't testify. They can't be made to testify against you, but I think they can testify for you. But yeah, I don't know.
No, they're not. They wouldn't be married, so they could make her testify against them.
Feel it. Chick says, just cut expenses, you'll be fine. He said his practice will be just fine. Poindexter was a pretty sly character, like smart enough to get Matt in there to bust him up so he can get away into the doc's office to help him escape. And I gotta say, like, Matt must really be on edge because it didn't really seem like Bullseye got that out of line. Like, certainly not enough for Matt to bash his face in like that while he was handcuffed.
He was already pissed off when he went in there from talking to the other little boy that they were, whatever Matt was accusing him of lying about. He was he already was in his feels from that. And he goes over here, and it wasn't even that he went there to see him, but he was specifically called to see him, which And I think it's what Bullseye said that, you know, in another lifetime, you'd be helping me because that's what good men are supposed to do. And Matt's like, okay, yeah, you know what? And he, after that conversation with his girlfriend, with putting him on the same level as Muse, and now this motherfucker's over here talking about, like, you supposed to be a good man though, bruh. You've been trying to kill me for like 2 seasons now. No, I'm not about to come in here and do shit for you. And I felt it in my soul when he looked at him and said, "Fuck you." Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah, we could say "fuck you" on Disney Plus now.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel's getting his swag on, starting to feel himself a little bit, and I get putting Sheila into her place after the way she like treated him, but BB had like nerve to telling him they're not exactly cool right now. Like, wait a minute, you were the one that printed all that stuff when you knew he was drunk and out blabbing. Like, you knew this was coming. We're not.
She shouldn't have had to tell him that. No, it wasn't even about that. It's about what he did after, what that retraction that he pushed her into making. That's what that was about. So, and he should have known. Honestly, if it were me, I wouldn't have even want to talk to her. Like the fucking balls on this dude. You really thought that she's supposed to be cool with you now? If you don't think that she is looking at you with a fine-tooth comb now even more than she was before, then you're absolutely stupid and you deserve exactly what Fisk is about to give you.
I agree with that. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think what's up, Jake? You think the Punisher's words were going through Matt's head when he was sitting there in the room and he just snapped? Like those words were echoing. How about Foggy?
Maybe.
Did he get life? Did he get life? Did he get life? You're gone. Just snap.
She was out of line for printing that. She was literally doing what any journalist in her position would have done.
Yeah. I mean, are we friends? Are we kicking it?
He threatened her. No, you come up to me after threatening me like that, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they're definitely not. I mean, but the fact that she came to this party kind of shows that she was undercover and just
she's working though.
Exactly, and that's what showed before she even
more reason why he should not say shit to her.
But yeah, there's no doubt that she was undercover after that move, or she wouldn't have been there. I'd say they're even, and I'm guessing Daniel feels the same way because she totally outed him and got him like fired, like basically running that other story about the garbage and the unions. So I don't know. I'd say they're even at this point. Then they get another cameo from none other than the swordsman himself, and he's talking to Artemis, and she says, I don't know, she looked extremely nervous and on edge, and it makes me think
because her dude ain't there.
But I mean, I think we called it last time when I saw her, and I was like, remember, I thought maybe she was like one of these undercover vigilantes, and I think she's so nervous because she already had her little meeting with Fisk, who already outed her at whatever vigilante she is. I think either her and her husband or both are vigilantes. I mean, her and her husband even have superhero type names. Come on.
Well, I was thinking that what the reason he came up and he was like, yeah, where's your boy at? He's like, always with you. And she looks nervous. So I'm like, yo, did Fisk like snatch him up? And that's why she's sitting here nervous because she's going to have to hear what the ransom is to get him back. Because we see he's basically flipping and dealing. He does exactly what we said he was going to do from the beginning now. And you see he got the white suit on. He is back in full Fisk mode. And he all he is doing is putting these bribes and all these things in place right now. That's what all those meetings are for. And Daniel, of course, over here giggling and kikiing about it like, oh, that's true power, man. Everybody wants to be in that room to see what he gonna say. No, young man. But that's okay. You'll learn.
What's up, fandom? Jake thinks that Fisk knows about BB and knows exactly what she's up to. He seems to know about everything else. You think he knows about that?
Of course. What does it say? Keep your enemies closer. And that's what it is.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're gonna rush are they gonna rush the ending, or are they gonna be able to nail it by the finale?
Now, the moment they announced season 2 that early, I'm like, yeah, this is more of a setup season. Because literally, you introduce a task force and they really haven't been defeated or anything, and then the whole Punisher thing. Unless a task force is going to be defeated through a Punisher show, okay. But it seems like it's going to continue mainly through like the second season, with this whole like vigilante thing and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said it's Fisk being mayor isn't going to go away anytime soon. Next season, maybe, because it'll be some time in here. But it definitely wasn't going to go be done here.
So what do we think with Fisk and his task force? Do you think they snatched up her husband, or like when Jack asked where she was, she replied, "I don't know. Do you?" And then she scurried off, looking very worried. So Fisk must have spooked her.
I think he's holding him somewhere.
So is she spooked because her husband's gone, or is she spooked because Fisk just had a talk with her?
Both. So I don't think those two things are mutually exclusive. He's been missing. She's worried about him. He said, "Hey, so I know where Bobby is, and if you want to see him alive again, this is what you're gonna do for me." Instead of that smug bullshit that she was talking about last episode, he's absolutely gonna make her pay for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I hate cliffhangers myself. I'm not a big fan of them.
So you didn't like Infinity War then, Jake?
that was more than a cliffhanger. That was just a gut punch.
That was just devastating.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. All the memes that went on with that, just that. Those were so good. Heather keeps trying to call Matt, but with her attitude lately, can she really even blame him for not being there? Like, he told you this was dangerous and not to come, but the keeper tones like had to be all headstrong and I don't know. Can she really be that mad that he's not there right now?
No. I mean, but with the way she was talking to him and then how they ended that thing, and you've been trying to call this man all day, you really surprised that he's not here right now? If you're really that worried about it, you should have kept your ass at home.
Stay your ass at home. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I don't know. If somebody told me not to enter a situation because it's extremely dangerous right after I was almost murdered, I might pause and listen up for a few ticks. I don't know. How about you?
Yeah, but you're talking to the person who said she saved herself, DJ. She's good.
Oh my God, you're right.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. It's like them two girls in the beginning that walked up to Muse in the dark ass fucking alleyway. Hey, are you Muse? Bitch, I don't feel bad for y'all. Figure out what was coming to you, ma'am. If you don't start paying attention and maybe using those good senses that you have, you're successful because you're a very intelligent woman and you're good at your job. Maybe reassess things through your professional eyes, and you'll see maybe you need to fall back a little bit.
Then we see the real reason Bullseye wanted to visit from Matt and why he thanked him when it was over. Matt did exactly what he needed him to do. Roughed him up so he could get a trip to the doctor's office, even loosened up the tooth so Bullseye could suck it out and use it as a projectile.
Yo, that doctor should have just like ran and pun kicked him right in the chair. Like, I was
he really walked back in to talk about, hey.
And I'm like, after he spit that tooth out and literally just trying to unstrap himself, he had a numerous amount of time to do something. Like, come on.
Oh man,
it didn't make any sense.
She did actually try to ask, like, why don't you explain it to me? But he wasn't really in the real talking mood right then and there. But yeah, I mean, like I said,
I don't think she was really wanting to listen anyway.
No, not she's too worried about people's tones and such. But how powerful are this man's lungs to just be able to blow his tooth hard enough into a prison guard's eye and take him out? Like, I thought I had some power lungs, but come on. How is that even possible?
It's Bullseye.
Mm-hmm. That was goddamn ridiculous, I thought. But Vanessa finds Heather at the party and lets her know that she and Vincent won't be needing her services anymore. But she said that she wanted to introduce her to somebody so she wouldn't be there alone. But then she didn't introduce her to anybody. Like, is Vanessa going to try to set the doctor up with somebody else by the end of this, fandom?
I was saying the same thing. I'm like, did a scene get cut or something?
Right? Exactly.
Who would she have been? Who would she have brought? Oh, wait. Would it have been old boy?
Who's that?
I'll call him that. He's fixed his hand. Pretty boy that's been running around doing shit.
No, I don't think of it.
Don't think so? Nah. Who else would it be that's been around them?
Plus, she knows him, so it's like, let me introduce you. Introduce him to what? I know who this guy is. So it'll be weird.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was weird that she was going to go introduce her to somebody, and then it's just those two standing in the middle of a party talking. So yeah, I think one scene got shot and written, and then they rewrote it. I don't know. They did not tie.
Yeah, they forgot about that line.
Oh, speaking of another man, how'd you like that turn of phrase telling Heather that they don't need her help anymore? The sins of our past are dead and buried. What's the words, you evil bitch? God dang, she is nothing nice. That's all I'm saying.
And again, if she would have been on her game, maybe she would have noticed a little inflection in the way she was saying this, because people that were giving off the issues that were there, like those two were, they don't just solve their problems one day and then everything's okay.
A little inappropriate to introduce your therapist to a man. Why? Perfect match.
I mean, they low-key friends right there, so
and she's not a therapist anymore. She just fired her. Matt finally shows up to the party, and of course Heather's not happy, and she's even less so when she notices while she's nagging him and he's not even listening to her.
He's not even
listening. Oh, I was dying. Like,
and that again, I think it shows how much Matt is off his game, because normally regular Matt, he'd have heard everything she said and still been hearing everything that they were saying over there, and he would have been able to repeat that shit back with the quickness.
Yeah, but he can't help it. He knows Fisk is up to something, and he's there to find out what that is. Like, he is on a one-track mind situation right now. And meanwhile, Fisk takes Jack somewhere to talk in private, but what's really happening is a shakedown. Fisk lets him know that he is fully aware that Jack is the vigilante known as the Swordsman, and he wants him to invest heavily into his Red Hook port project. And it doesn't look like he's about to take no for an answer. Like, what is this happening, fandom?
I'm like, you're telling me in X amount of episodes in time you're able to find out this man is Swordsman, and so many other shows and movies I still can't figure out. Oh, Mark is damn invincible. Freaking Superman is Clark Kent. Get out of my face.
I don't understand. Like, I get that Fisk is in a powerful position politically, and he can use that for different gains, but like he was told, and this is the gentleman that told him, this is old money you dealing with right here, bruh. You may think you have the upper hand here, Fisk, in the long run. I don't think this is gonna go all the way how you think it is, especially with someone that comes from money like he does. You may think you have some pictures and some video clips, bro. I guarantee you he could find someone to beat whatever security you have that has those records.
Or the fact, like he said, even if I did know what you were talking about,
how you gonna prove it?
It was an isolated incident. It only happened once, so I'm not a vigilante. I just stopped and helped some people. What? Who's gonna head me up for that? No one. Out me.
Yeah, you're not gonna shake me down with the threat of one possible thing that may have happened.
Exactly. Yep. Not gonna happen.
You want me to listen, quit nagging? Well, that's the reason that they get to nagging, though, because you're not listening. Don't make them have to say it more than once or twice.
Fisk also sent one of his men to look after Jack, like when that meeting was over. So how's that gonna work out? Like, are they gonna hem Jack up, or is he gonna snake them and get away, fandom?
Who's Jack again?
The swordsman.
The stepdaddy. Nah, he too slick.
Yeah. Gotta call up Haley. Like, Haley, need help.
He's deceptively quick. If you remember how he was moving in them scenes when he needed to in Hawkeye, I think they're.
I don't want to do another rewatch.
You don't have to. That's what YouTube's for. Look up the scenes. You know somebody got it.
Oh, absolutely. I think is that what's going to happen? Like, Jack's going to get away. He's going to go get a girl, and then basically they're going to hook up, and basically this is how the Defenders are going to be started up.
I mean, I would like it since
possibly
did Miss Marvel like went and get Haley, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, yeah, but right now she's over in Cali. And I have a feeling that once we see what she was doing over there, yes, she's out there visiting a friend right now, but I think she's good. There's going to be a connection to the West Coast Avengers over there.
Mm.
Do you think that you think the finale will be a little bit longer than any of the other episodes, or basically just what it is?
I think it'll be what it is. if it goes over a little more, it's just going to be them showing us like the side quests that everybody's going to be picking up in season 2.
That's just Disney Plus. Those extra minutes, we all know what that really is. It's just the intro.
Right. Those just might be extra credits.
Just so they can say it's longer. You ain't giving us more. You're just giving us words.
Oh, wow. It's like 8 extra minutes. So it's like 4-3 in reality.
I know. I keep looking for those extra scenes. You ain't getting nothing. Get nothing.
Not on Disney Plus.
Might be this time though. It'd be the Luke Cage and old girl Jessica Jones.
That would be tight. That's what we need. We need Jessica and Luke in here.
Absolutely. Let's bring on these defenders. Then the commissioner sees firsthand just how corrupt Fisk's new task force really is when he watched Powell grab a reporter and stick his hand in the deep fryer. Like, is this going to come back to bite him, or can he literally just get away with murder now that he's working for Fisk, AK?
Oh, he absolutely can get away with that. That's why when he first threatened him, he said, let go of him or I will charge you with assault. And he was like, bro, this ain't assault. No. This is assault. And that's when he puts his hand in the deep fryer, and he's correct. And the minute the commissioner really started talking, I was sitting here like almost biting my fingernails. Like, whoa, hey, boss, hey, wait a minute, look around you, okay? We love a good hallway fight, but you're in a hallway with a bunch of people that don't like you. And a bunch of people that no longer answer to you. So no, you can't really tell them shit. So please calm down. Understand you're upset, but you need to make it back upstairs like alive and able to still function, please. Thanks. So we need She-Hulk. Yeah. Actually, that She-Hulk would be also the perfect person to come through because she could switch hit for Matt.
Absolutely. And I think that tie in Daniel and the little secret crew that he's actually working for. On Fisk, they could tie it all in. Yeah, and I think if they do have an extra scene, I think they might sneak one into the finale. They could do it.
That's interesting. You know what if you're right and she is a part of like the older vigilantes, and it's her swordsman, her dude, and then what's Vera Farmiga's character, who I suspect was also something else as well. And Hawkeye's mom.
Hawkeye's mom? His wife or his mom?
Did they get married? I didn't think they were married yet at the end of Hawkeye.
No, Hawkeye had a wife.
They were still engaged.
Hawkeye has a wife.
No, not Hawkeye. No, the swordsman.
Oh, the swordsman. Yeah, I'm not sure if they got married yet or not. You're right. Yeah.
But like I'm saying, yeah, him, the lady that you were thinking, and her husband, and then Hawkeye's mom. Have them come in also as a kind of like side cast up for the defenders.
Or the Owls or something, but yeah, that'd be
something.
Cool.
Because there's a lot. There's actually a lot of different groups that are in New York, so it would be interesting to see if they tied something in like that.
That'd be pretty sick. I do want that would be cool if they all came in and then She-Hulk brought them back, and then She-Hulk took all the young bucks back to West Coast for the young West Coast Young Avengers.
Well, yeah, they got to get trained.
And everybody that talks smack about She-Hulk, tell me that each and every one of you won't be watching season 2 right there next to me. So stop it.
Absolutely. Yeah, right. Cut that out, man. I do not understand why she's getting so much flack. Like, bruh, she like did what she could with the role she was given, man.
But overall, it was good. It was an okay show.
It was not terrible.
It wasn't right. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't as bad as Hawkeye.
No. Look at She-Hulk, then look at Invasion. Yeah. I would rather go through She-Hulk again than Invasion.
Right, exactly. That was horrifying. Well, as we know, timing is everything, and BB's is just right. When she goes to talk to the commissioner about getting dirt on Fisk and his new lackeys, he's ready to cooperate after the evil deed he just witnessed. So that's going to be a hell of a matchup. How long until Fisk figures that out, Phantom?
How to figure what out?
Figures out that his commissioner and BB are actually working together undercover.
Probably midway through the second season. And then he's probably going to kill the commissioner in front of BB, if anything.
Oh, that would be brutal. That would be brutal. Oh, my God.
He probably has spies in the commissioner's set.
Oh, I'm sure. Even more importantly, we see she absolutely has been rolling undercover, like we were talking about, to take down Fisk, and now it looks like she's found the worthy ally she needs to do it. So that's going to be an interesting duo.
I thought it was I think it interesting to note, like she touched on, like, yeah, you know, we've seen the actual articles and stuff that she does, but she says, you know, I did that. If you really got some real news, when, you know, nudge nudge, wink wink, I have this contact here, and I really think the contact is just the unknown name that she goes by, that puts out like the true fact stories, but no one knows it's her that's doing it. So I think that's how she's going to get that info out from the commissioner. I don't think she's going to put it under her name.
Yeah, like she said, she does have other aliases out there, but Fisk probably already knows about those as well. That's probably the first thing he tracks.
Maybe.
What's up? Are we going to get Scar in something, or any kind of cameos before the movie?
Scar? Yeah. Oh, wait, Hulk's kid, Scar?
Yeah.
Why would he turn up?
Why not? Because he got brought back. He's around. I mean, if She-Hulk shows up, she could show up with Scar.
They're not in. Are they in the same place? Oh yeah, I guess he is out there with them. Why would that? Now I would need to know exactly how old he is and why he would be with her versus not staying with his dad. Because if she's coming to New York, then it's going to be that she's coming to help Matt, and or something with Kamala.
Okay, not gonna lie, I forgot all about.
I don't know the kid. I don't know the kid's resume, so I can't say that I could see him coming along to help. I don't know what he can do.
You forgot all about who, Phantom?
Scar, because there's like no mentions of him past that.
He said, "Who? Scar? What? Are we talking live?"
I mean, he is of age, and like we said, we do know Kamala's putting the team together. So if he's coming back for that, maybe, but we don't know if he has the regular human form to go into. So I don't know. In the comics, he does. So I think that would be a really, really big thing, because like he would literally be number one target for Fisk for some reason, if he did. So it might not be safe for him to come there.
And yes, unfortunately, Haymaker, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't think Fisk could do anything. If Scar comes through, what are you going to do? Arrest him? Get back. You ain't got no handcuffs taking me anywhere. Matt's also done playing games. Like, he's ready to confront the head on. Like, while Heather begs him not to, or doesn't want him to cause a scene, he's like, I'm not running anymore. Like, girl, if you only knew. Lucky for everybody, Vanessa saw.
Like, I feel like he needs to tell her. He needs to tell her. Like, he needed to tell her 2 episodes ago.
Well, it's going to be too late now, because somebody else is going to tell her. But Vanessa sees what's going down and springs into action, pulling Fisk onto the dance floor real quick to do the first dance of the night, even though people already been dancing all night. I thought that was funny. But Matt decides to join him, and then dancing with Heather, like, goes over and hears Buck telling Vanessa that Bullseye has escaped. And he's like, what? And before that, he has to run over and grab Vanessa and be like, I know it was you. Oh, that was like, how come it took him so long to figure that out, though, Fandom?
I was saying the same thing. I'm like, you tell me they went back to Josie's, and Joe's never gave you like that drink to say anything. I'm like, wait, what? But
right? Like, so many clues. Like, I don't know how it takes him this long. Like, but that's ridiculous. But Matt hears like the heart rate elevate immediately and realizes, like, when he's talking to her, that she was the monster that let this cat loose on Foggy. And the kicker is Fisk didn't even know, or does he? So which side of that are we on? Like, what's up, Fandom? You don't think Fisk did know?
No, I don't think he knew.
You don't think so? But AK, you do?
Yeah, I don't think he knew initially, but he found out. And that's why he had Bullseye transferred to Gen Pop to get rid of him.
I'm definitely think that's exactly what happened. But while dancing, Heather tells Fisk she's worried about Matt, and he replied, keeping secrets can make you sick. This does not seem like a throwaway line or something Heather's going to forget anytime soon. Like, did he basically not just out Matt?
He did, because he did also ask her, why do you think he, has such, closeness, such a vibe with vigilantes? Murder on the Dance Floor. I love that. Yep. Little no Michael Jackson album right there. But yeah, I think that's going to stay in her brain, and with how she's been looking at life and assessing things in her trauma, that is going to be something that takes over her thoughts. I think that now you're sick and I can help you. And maybe that'll start her not vigilante, but that'll be like the spark of her villain era. And eventually Matt's gonna have to put her down. I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
What do you think, Phantom?
About the whole does they
she
know?
Was gonna die though.
The fact that Fisk just out Matt to Heather.
I think it was going to, but it didn't seem to like the full conversation and go through because of the gunshot there.
Well, I don't know. The way he said that, like, lies will make you sick. It just seems like, oh, what are you lying about? Fisk knew it. You're acting crazy. What is it? It's like she's going to be like a dog with a bone. She is not going to let that go. But while dancing, Matt hears a rifle cocking and loading a bullet, which allows him to jump in front of it. And I don't know. We were kind of going back and forth for this. Like, why did he do it? Like, why do you think he did that, Phantom? Why didn't he just let the guy take him out?
One of two things. One, it goes back to what we're forgetting. Well, let's say Crosshair. Oh my gosh, I got
Bullseye.
Bullseye said what a good man would do, and what did the good man do? He saved the bad guy.
That's what heroes
Secondly,
do.
this could like save him in the future, where it's like, all right, you save him at this point. I'm not gonna out you out as Daredevil yet, because it's like you out him as Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Then the public's gonna look like, wait a minute, this is the blind guy Daredevil, the same guy who actually pretty much like saved you from dying in that freaking black and white ball, and we want to strung him up and such. So now he gets to postpone it if he was going to try to like set him up like anytime soon.
Who's going to try to burn him like he's a bad? And that makes perfect sense. You're going to try to burn him, like bad guy. No, I just saved your life by jumping. The ultimate that a hero can do.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me. It totally puts Fisk in his pocket for just that bit of thing. It puts him in there. You say you wouldn't believe Fisk Matt is blind. No one will believe he's Daredevil. Why wouldn't they?
I mean, maybe. You never know. But they would have a hard time. I mean, that is the greatest
superpowers.
In this world.
Superpowers, though. That's what I'm saying. We have literal witches taking over towns in Jersey. You mean to tell me you draw the line at a blind man being able to kick ass? Come on. I think Matt doing that absolutely was for the reason. One, yes, he's a good dude. But two, it's the ultimate own for Fisk. Like you can't go against him now, because it would be what's his name? Hector all over again. Yeah, you want to paint him as this bad guy, and yeah, he was a vigilante, but look at all the good shit that he did.
And this is twice now that Matt saved his life, basically.
Exactly. Nobody is going to go up against that. That's where you draw the line at a blind guy. Blind people wrestle like today in our day and age, like without superpowers, right? That's the thing, right?
He's going to do it.
Come on, man.
No,
Josie will back it up because he literally left the freaking bar without the cane. He's like, wait a minute. She was like, hold up.
Oh, boy.
Exactly. Josie sees everything, bro. Sherry was like, oh, yeah, I didn't notice. And Josie just looked at him like, how the fuck? Weren't you a detective? How do you not see these obvious things in front of you, sir?
Does anybody believe that Matt's going to die from this bullet?
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
No. That's why still in that camp that Foggy could still be alive.
Yeah.
So did Fisk, if Fisk brought Matt there to take him down, now that Matt is literally taking a bullet for him, like, how is this going to change their relationship? Like, how bad is this going to mess with Fisk's head?
It's going to mess with him internally more than externally. Does it pose problems for him in the physical? Yeah, because again, he can't just straight go after. They don't Spider-Man swing around the city. So nobody
Yeah,
he wasn't Spider-Man swinging around the city. What do you mean?
That's what I was saying earlier, but you guys were saying it was parkour, but I say he was Spider-Man. That's the way they showed me.
Shout out to Thrones.
Yeah, tis but the flesh wound. That's not Thrones, bro. That's Monty Python. What you mean?
I thought it was.
There's.
What'd you say?
No, never mind.
It was
yeah, remember that.
100%. That was Monty Python.
Yeah, now what it does is it's gonna mess with Fix internally in his brain. He's like, damn it, this motherfucker. It's gonna mess with him so much that Matt is who saved him. And you might be right. He might actually be wearing a bulletproof suit, which that's some Fisk shit to do. And Matt may not have needed to do that. However, I feel like it's going to very specifically be shown that no, because Fisk has been moving this whole season like he's untouchable still.
Well, Fisk also loves and rewards loyalty above all. That's why he promoted Daniel, who has no business having the job that he has.
No business doing any of the shit he's doing.
So if he really loves loyalty and Matt just displayed the ultimate loyalty, taking a bullet for him, that's gotta mess with him on some level.
Oh, you wait, you know who that's really gonna mess with? That's it. Is that his name, Daniel? That's gonna mess with him because that he may start seeing that as that should have been his set to be in it. You know, he's saying, I would absolutely burn for you. Yeah. And I think it's gonna mess with him that he wasn't the one to be able to do that.
It could be. Hey, what's up? Welcome. He said, was there any Daredevil in this last episode?
Fat Man TV, what's going on? Daredevil in this latest episode of Daredevil?
No. There hasn't been much Daredevil in this season of Daredevil, but he's there. But he's fighting.
Yeah, they can't do a whole lot because they have this renegade mayor that is putting vigilantes in jail if he catches them.
Plus, Matt swore to everybody that he loved that he put down the mask and wasn't going to put it back on again.
So that's the thing with this show. I think it's
they both gone now.
Like another origin for Daredevil. Low key.
That's why it's called Born Again.
Yeah. Of him like losing, like him like no longer being Daredevil, giving it up, and now it's okay. What's gonna drive him back to becoming Daredevil full thing? Because even this episode, he was like, well, what's the point of what we're doing right now? Because at the beginning of the season, he's like, oh, I'm gonna do it through justice. Now he's like, well, only thing we're doing with justice, we're just babysitting the chaos. So now it's like, you know what? I have to redon the mask now fully. He did just one off.
So you know what?
Now it's like,
more rageaholic Matt. I mean, look, okay, I'm not gonna say they know how to do a damn fight scene. When Matt gets the fisticuffs, the boy know what he's doing. And yes, those scenes are spectacular. I understand that. What I will say though, because we also have not had not nearly enough Punisher intertwined working on these cases, this is what could make it so Frank comes out for the finale. Because Matt's down and some shit might pop off, and Matt's not going to be able to handle that.
Yeah, absolutely. I do have to say, for all the sass I talked about Heather in this episode, in the end, she was a real one. Like, when that shot was fired and everyone else ran for the door, she stayed right there by Matt's side.
First one that ran to him.
Like, I definitely give her props for that. Like, that gunman was still there, and she was
get out of here. I had to get a shot for you to get near me. Get out of here.
Trauma, bro. Trauma.
She finally gave up the tone problems and like, all right, let me be sitting here. Oh, I don't know. How do we like this episode all in all, AK?
I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10. I think. Do we have a thing to give it today? Or to
8 devil horns out of 10.
Too many not enough blind fights.
It was
8 out of 10. 2 snaps in a circle. Yeah. That works too. Mm-hmm. If y'all don't understand that joke, if you're not old enough, that's back to Living Color Days. Go check that out. You'll see what we're talking about.
What you wanna do.
Yeah, she's marriage material. Absolutely. I mean, hey, when the gunman's still there and you came to stand by your man, you can't be mad at that.
Yeah, 8 teeth out of 10. There it is. Yep.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, still the blow power. Come on, that is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What do you think about this one, Phantom? How'd you like this episode?
6 out of 10. I was getting annoyed by his girl too many times. Too much annoyed.
Yeah, 5 out of 10.
You know, it's pretty much more of like setup, and this I don't know. This episode is like really just hit the nail. I'm just like, this is mainly just like an origin season of Daredevil in the MCU.
I agree, Manny. We needed some more of that Daredevil. You're right, 100%.
Fair enough.
Like, they did a lot of setup, a whole lot.
If they said that we were playing like 3 seasons, then I'm like, okay, so this is truly all just like setting up, introducing him into the MCU. Then possibly even like more of this, like, you know, Task Force and Fisk being mayor in season 2. Then throwing some like Defenders in there.
They have to show that they have to bring the Defenders.
Well, yeah, they have to because what Fisk is doing is also going to affect them. It's absolutely going to affect Harlem.
I wish when he was mentioning like Punisher and Spider-Man, he could like name drop like, you know, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage. That would have been even more spectacular.
We don't need to hear about Loris.
Bring it. Yeah, I honestly couldn't believe that they didn't have the Punisher in this episode. That kind of blew me away. But yeah, it wasn't too surprising that he got shot in the penultimate episode because, like we said, nobody here believes that he's shot dead. Like,
absolutely not.
Now it's just going to be interesting to see
the lower shoulder. That was it. It hit the meat. It knocked him out for a little bit. He'll be all right.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting how this changes their relationship and how Fisk takes this. But other than that, like, yeah, nobody believes this man's dead. Oh, the finale is going to rock, absolutely. And yeah, it's probably, I believe it's airing. It's going to be airing in
it should be up right now.
Yeah,
it's already dropped. 7. What's that?
Yeah, already dropped.
Like, oh, it did?
Ago. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't think it came out until 7. Maybe it comes out at 6. Tripping. Yeah, I thought it was a 7. Well, for everybody still here, you already know how we do it. We have a couple trivia questions to see what everybody remembers about this. If you know the answer, put it over in the chat box. If you're watching later, put it in the comment section down below. Oh, see what we can do. What's Heather's last name?
Told you, I remember nothing.
Isn't it Glenn?
It is Glenn. Absolutely starting off on the right foot. Matt goes into hiding and starts working at Cinnabon. He said he ain't running no more. He's not going into hiding.
Cinnabon, should it be Baskin Robbins with Ant-Man?
Feel it. There you go. Oh.
No, because he would need to see you working at Baskin Robbins.
Coming in for a deep dive. How many shots did Vanessa fire into Adam?
2. It's 2 or 3.
That's be more than 2. Wasn't it like 3 in the chest and like 1 in the head?
He just broke it down to when and where. He said, "Let me tell you exactly what happened."
Boom, there you go.
Because when that happened, I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I just knew it was multiple. Chest, I didn't remember exactly how many.
Oh, yeah, I have to watch it last. I figured the finishing. Okay, storyline. Yeah. He said 5 is incorrect and 3 is incorrect. But yeah, Phantom nailed it right on the head. 4 in the chest, 1 in the head. I mean, 3 in the chest, 1 in the head. 4 total. But yeah, that is insane. How many minutes late to work was Matt for his meeting with Kirsten and their client?
35.
Oh, come on. That was supposed to be harder than that. He said, shit, I got that. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, it would have been 10 minutes if he was fashionably late, you know, but yeah.
Oh, listen to this.
35. Yeah, she did give him some attitude on that one. I remember that.
Let me break down 2 questions later for you. I got this. Oh, take it back. You would know.
Did you take notes this time, or are you literally just remembering?
I
knew it.
Well, being a DJ, you knew this one was coming. What song came on when BB told the commissioner it was time to go back to work?
No clue.
Oh. Wait. No, that's the one that was at the end of the episode. Hold on. You can move on to the next one if you want to, but I know I have it because I Shazammed it right after, and it is on my playlist. I just need to find my playlist.
I didn't think they played it at the end of the episode. I don't know if that's the same one. I thought that was a different. I think that's a different song.
They started playing it like right after that.
Oh, you already know. Look at John Haymaker in the house, though. John Haymaker bringing this one home.
Oh, fucking white boy.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was definitely not the one I was thinking about.
Hip hop song is all I know. Oh, 100%. Yeah, it was hip hop, I guess, back in the 70s, getting that disco vibe. Oh, that was tight. Nice one, John. Good callback. What was the headline on the paper on Fisk's desk?
Doesn't Fisk stop the Muse or Task Force stop the Muse?
Task Force stops Muse.
Incorrect.
I thought it was something Muse related, but I don't know.
It was one of those clever pun names. Anybody know what it said on that? What was the headline on the paper on Fisk's desk? Another deep dive. I was about to say, you guys can't be getting all of them again. Make me feel bad.
I had to barely saw the newspaper, so I didn't bother writing that down.
Yeah.
That was, what'd you say?
I could have barely read the paper, so I was like, I ain't writing this down.
Oh, yeah. They spun around on it and flashed on it and showed exactly.
I didn't take notes. Otherwise, I probably would have caught it.
Oh, he's up there singing. What did Daniel get promoted to? What was his new title?
Deputy Mayor,
Chief Executive Communications.
100% correct. Well done. Well done.
I do remember that shit just because I thought it was so
She
absurd.
was like, what?
Like, you did what?
Oh, she loves hype. She
is the only good person on his team, bro. As far as the mayor stuff, the hand, young pretty boy, he's doing his job too, but he's not there for the mayor stuff.
He's singing the song. Those are all the words to the song that question. If you're wondering what all those lines were. Oh, those are the words. Who was the first mayor to use the desk that Fisk sits?
Oh, I forget the fucking name. Is it something with a C?
No, it's LaGuardia.
Yeah, that's it.
Fiorello. Absolutely. We're going to give it to you, though.
The airport.
Phantom came to play today. He said, I got this. Do not worry about me. I got this. He said, bringing it home. What was Murdoch's client that was lying to his... What was Murdoch's client that was lying to him's name?
Mr. Madison?
Something idiot.
Mr. Madison. Yeah, something idiot probably would have worked too.
He's like, my mother's a teacher, my grandmother's a teacher, my girlfriend's a teacher. I wouldn't do such a thing.
Oh, look at the chat nailing it too. They all got LaGuardia as well. Well done. Well done. He was a mayor in the 30s. They're breaking it way down. Well done. Incredible. Nice. Matt realized Foggy was celebrating the night he died. What was he drinking?
Oh, Melvies?
What was it? Was it whiskey?
Oh, Melvin.
I want to say it was whiskey, but I don't remember.
I should have just asked how I was going to ask it. Matt realized Foggy was celebrating the night he died. How did he know? Because he was drinking. Like either way,
she told him what he was drinking.
I'm surprised you didn't act with the hand was a street of Josie's, like freaking West 48th Street on 11th Avenue. That could have been a good one.
Yeah, bring it down.
Didn't he ask that earlier in the season?
I was on the very first episode. That's how it all opened up. That's how the season opened up. Why was Foggy celebrating?
Because he knew he had his case in the bag. He was going to win.
Was it a Dumb Betty?
Hey, close.
Yep.
Oh, close. What'd you say, Phantom?
Because it was the case with Dumb Betty, right? Every time he's about to win, when he wins, he takes a toast, and that was the case with Dumb Betty.
Benny, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, Benny, huh?
Yeah. Special drink. He was celebrating. Absolutely correct. Mm-hmm. It was O'Melvery's. O'Melveny's. Oh, and last but not least, I tried to skirt it. I said it one time this episode. See if we remember. What was the blonde lady's name Jack was talking to at the party?
Something with an A.
Correct.
It's not. I want to say Alistair, but it's not Alistair.
Allison?
It's something that sounds like that. No, it's not Allison. There is some mixture of Al with star. I can't remember exactly. I can't remember exactly what it was you said, but I remember. I do remember that part specifically because I was paying attention to what the swordsman was saying.
Incorrect. You even got John
Austria, Alyssa, Austria.
I knew this one was a deep dive. I was like, just in case they get all them other ones.
Yeah.
Down. These questions are hard.
I'm gonna remember. No, I'm gonna remember like as soon as you freaking click.
We got a couple superstars
to
up there on the panel. It's not. I gotta keep it hard. These guys get every. You already saw how many of these hard ones they got. They nailed it.
No, it's not Amethyst. No, we're not taking it back to Thrones.
Oh, I did your homework. Oh, y'all nailed it though. You guys did great. Like I said, if everybody got 100%, I would cry. Like, I'm not making it that hard, but I mean, it's hard enough. Shouldn't be getting 100% on it.
You said it sounded like a superhero name.
Yeah,
and you're right, which is why I halfway remember it.
I'll give you one clue. Think Ready Player One.
Damn, so that's a movie once.
Yeah, I think I only saw Ready Player One once. Also, I do remember it though because there's a lot of references in it.
Oh, nailed it!
That's it right there. Yes.
Did you just Google Ready Player One?
I was getting ready to Google it.
I was like, "What is it?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm thinking about."
I was gonna type in Ready Player One A and see what popped up.
So good.
Artemis. Who was that also, I believe, a character in Wonder Woman comics. Oh. John said it was on IMDb.
So good. Oh, 100%. Absolutely. And for everybody later, this one's super hard, super deep dive, and we'll leave it for everybody out there. What was her husband's name?
John.
Is it Ivan?
Incorrect. She was played by Alicent. I don't think that wasn't the same actress, was it?
From House of the Dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, in Ready Player One, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Older Alicent. That was her.
Yeah.
I got you. Yep. I thought you were talking about this one. I was like, huh? Got it. Oh, and if you want the clue for what her husband's name was, think Aquaman.
Arthur.
Hey, too easy. We're gonna end it on that bang right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Yep, we got the finale coming on tonight, so you already know we'll be back on Thursday to knock this one out.
Still skin.
All things season one. Y'all have anything coming up that you need to talk about real quick before we get out of here?
Thursday. I don't know if you guys want to switch and do the finale on Tuesday, but Thursday I have an engagement that I will be on with Meeks and Costume Co. Tomorrow, me and Meeks will be chatting about Daredevil also. Actually, if you guys want, I don't know if we're doing anything tomorrow. You want to come through for that?
Feel it.
We can wrap it up then. The Last of Us.
John,
DJ hasn't watched The Last of Us.
Sadly, he ain't good with the horror stuff.
Yeah, I'm not really. I don't really watch any of the horror flicks or horror series. Not into any of the gore or horror or any of that.
Right. Yeah. Monday, me and Meeks will be back talking about The Last of Us, episodes 1 and 2, because episode 1 didn't have a whole lot going down. They were just laying some groundwork. So we'll see what happens on Sunday for the watch along, and that's about it.
Yeah, barely any horror. Yeah, I mean, I see it in the background when she's watching it. It's not crazy, but yeah,
it's like slightly creepy, but that's it.
The Red Viper, but I don't know why. I just never really got into it. But I did watch that first episode of the one you were talking about, Fandom, the one in the White House.
Residence.
Yeah, that might be worth checking out. Does it get better? Have you seen more than one episode?
I saw the whole thing.
Oh, have you?
Mm-hmm. No, I haven't. I haven't checked it out yet.
Is it worthy?
There's like 1 or 2 slow episodes, and then after that, it picks back up.
Oh, I feel it. I might have to check that one out. Yeah,
the boys haven't watched Wheel of Time either.
That's another one I never.
JD's pissed off on that one.
Yeah, I keep seeing his mail.
Yeah. He is not down for the Wheel of Time.
Oh, feel it. So yeah, we'll definitely. Something's about ready to pop right back up, isn't it, Fandom? Isn't one of our shows coming back?
Yeah, something in May comes back.
May, our girl, Poker Face.
There we go.
May 8th.
Oh, there you go. So there it is. Poker Face will be the next one back on. We did the first season of that. We'll be jumping back on that for season 2.
Hilarious.
And, that's usually a pretty decent.
Even bigger cameos coming up for season 2.
Absolutely. So we'll figure out that'll be the next one out, and then hopefully we get that Murders in the Building coming back around the way. That'll be awesome.
Yes.
And then House of the Dragon's probably not coming until next year. But yeah, there'll be a few things coming out in the fall. So it usually falls one right after the other. And sooner or later, I wouldn't mind going back to Andor. I think that's about to pop off for season 2. And season 1, I only saw the first episode, but it looked dope. I might have to jump into that just to get my Star Wars fix back in. So yeah, we'll definitely let you know what's up. Make sure you got that bell hit and you're subscribed, and you'll know exactly what's going on because we will be letting you know. Other than that, I hope everybody out there is having an absolutely fantastic week, and it only gets better from here. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
Peace.